sure that you check these guys out. But first off, as we get into the interview here, tell me how you guys got started with Passionate Sports Talk and what they can look forward to when they tune into your channel.
Well, basically, this is Eazy, and once again, just like you said, Ben, that's Passionate Sports Talk, all one word. But basically, myself and Jay, we always had debates about, basketball, football, any type of sports, and we just came up with the decision. Guess what? Let's go. Let's take it to the next level. And we thought YouTube was the next level we needed to take this to.
Yeah, man. This is Jay right here, man. Me being a former player, being a killer of the game. So I always debate with Eazy and a couple of other friends I had about, basketball, football. I'm a big sport guy, so we just decided to bring it to YouTube and see where we can go.
Yeah, and YouTube is really where it's at. I need to get on my YouTube game because that if you can get that notice on YouTube, that'll get you leaps and bounds. Especially if you get that following up, you start to expand. You get your background and you make it interactive with people, and they'll definitely fall in love with it. So, like I said, Passionate Sports Talk. I'm going to put that in the chat room so you guys can go check them out. Go subscribe so you can be on top of everything that they're talking about. Now, on the last video you guys made talking about Westbrook, well, perfect timing that Westbrook trade goes down. Give me your first thoughts. Where were you when it happened? What were you thinking when it happened? Go ahead. You can go first, Eazy. What's your thoughts when it first went down?
Man, just bring your day, Ben. I'm a huge James Harden fan, man. I love James Harden, and I always thought that, he needed a little help. But I thought that them bringing Chris Paul, it was a bad decision because James Harden is a point guard, and you bring a pure point guard like Chris Paul to the team, it was already, bound to, blow up like it did. But just like I said, like looking at the end of the year, where Chris Paul and James Harden always, after the game, they would do the press conferences. And I noticed, I think it was game 3 or game 4, was it, Jay?
Game 4.
Yeah, game 4, he did his press conference separate from James Harden. And, being, the sports analyst that I am, I knew something was fishy, about that. And, come to find out that James Harden and Chris Paul, they had they weren't getting along well, and it finally came to the light, and I was kind of excited. Getting back to your question, I was at the house, and it came across the bottom of the screen, and of course, the first person I called was Jay, and I told him get ready. You about to hear me go off because guess what? We got Westbrook, we're teaming up with James Harden, and I think it's a good combination.
Yeah.
Well,
go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say real quick, I don't know how they're going to be able to coincide together, being that they both love having the ball in their hands. But I'll add to that and say, I think they're going to figure it out. This is something that they want. I don't know if Harden truly wanted CP3. I know that was a deal that was done, but this seems like it's something that they both want, and maybe we'll see a different result. But go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, man. Actually, I was doing a little cleaning, and I got a little sport debate group on Facebook, and all of a sudden I had all notifications going on. So when I checked it, it was saying Westbrook had got traded to Houston. So at that time, Eazy didn't phone me. Told me, hey, we got to go live, baby. We got to go live. We're on the way to Houston. I said, we're going to get to it. But,
see, I don't mean to cut you off, Jay, but see, that's the thing about our channel. Being like, that's why I call it Passionate Sports Talk, because as you can tell, I'm very passionate about sports. And we bringing the passion back to sports. When I call Jay, when I tell him I want to go live, it's a blockbuster, trade like that. I just feel it. I'm very passionate. I want to go live right then, Ben.
Right. You got to. You got to get them feelings out right then, because if you don't, you might forget what you was going to say. You might forget how you was gonna go about it, and it's raw. When it's raw, that's what makes best radio, best TV, best everything, I think.
Exactly. That's one thing that we want to bring to our fans and our channel. Guess what? When breaking news comes on, y'all can tune in to Passionate Sports Talking. Y'all gonna know that. Guess what? Eazy and Jay, we're gonna bring y'all raw passion from the trade to like the players that's involved to our feelings. That's what we're gonna bring.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying about that Chris Paul trade actually could have worked with Harden, even though he didn't want him. But Mike D'Antoni, man, his system ain't worked. None of the places he been, LA, New York, Phoenix, all he did was get, maybe make it to the second round of Western Conference and get put out by San Antonio. So it just wasn't working. Then Harden's usage rate is just too much. It's too high. It's too high. It's still too high. I truly believe they don't have to get a coach like Mark Jackson. Somebody can come in there, get a real offense in there, and get them moving the ball. That's why they lost to Golden State in 6 this year. When they went to 7 games last year, they were moving the ball when they got up on Golden State. You know what I'm saying? They were moving the ball. They were playing team ball. But this year it was just too much one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? James Harden wanted to be the show. So that's my take on it. I think Westbrook and them going to figure it out. But I think it's going to take another voice to come in there, like another coach, because D'Antoni is not the answer.
I agree with you right there, 100%. I was talking to my dad. This is where I get my sports passion from. My dad, since watching Bulls games with Jordan back in the day.
Right.
Both of us yelling at the TV, watching, football and everything. But that's the thing with D'Antoni. His system does not win. I don't understand why nobody else understands this but us. It's like the people talking passionate about sports, like yourselves, me, and some of our other friends. Like, are we the only ones that understand D'Antoni's system does not win? It's never won, not even gotten close to winning.
Nope.
So you have to look at somebody else. You got to bring somebody else in there. That needs to be the Rockets' next move. He needs to be out of there within the next month or so they can work out how they're going to go about this plan. But when it comes down to, I want to go back to what you said, Eazy, talking about the press conference. There was a lot of people talking about that because they did separate press conferences. And then one of the answers that Harden has was, I know what we need to do. They were like, so you guys lost again. What are you guys going to do? And it was like, I know what we need to do. Don't worry. So everybody's like, what does he mean? What does he mean? That's what he needs to do. And here we go. That's what they needed to do. He must have, how they made made it known that CP3 was going to be gone. The GM's lying and talking about, I don't know anything about it. We're gonna stay course with what we have. That was all false. It was all lies, and more lies.
And you know what, man? Even though he said that he know what they need to do, still don't matter if you still got D'Antoni over there. Man, they like the talent they bring in like Kenneth Reed, for example. When Capella was down and stuff and they was injured, he came in doing his thing. Like he had a flashback from when he was in Denver. Then you get to the playoffs, D'Antoni don't even use him at all. Just like when Joe Johnson last year. Joe Johnson sat on the bench. He could have came in and contribute, just like with Melo. He still don't know how to use Melo. And they put Melo was the scapegoat.
And Joe, just interjecting, man, I watched Joe Johnson in the Big Three. Joe Johnson looked like he could play for an NBA team.
He still got it. Joe, ISO Joe still got it.
Joe, so what Jay is saying is true, man. Like, you got guys like that, you could have threw him in the rotation, because with James Harden, it's dictated. He needs shooters. And I don't know if you watched, me and Jay, we went in depth on the Houston Rockets team, and we were saying they're talking about trading Eric Gordon. Now, being true enough, Eric Gordon is a point guard, but damn, he their best shooter. like straight up, like Eric Gordon is actually their best shooter. And I'm not taking anything away from P.J. Tucker, but they trying to put P.J. Tucker in the corner like he Bruce Bowen or Ray Allen, and he's not that. He's not that. he's not like a a corner 3-point shooter. So Houston, they need to do two things. We need to replace D'Antoni, and we need better shooters on the team, man. That's the bottom line.
Now, Ben, let me ask you this question right here. Okay, with Westbrook going to Houston, all right. He's leaving OKC, but he's also going to the same situation. And I'm saying is why Billy Donovan can coach, Scott Brooks can, Mike D'Antonio can't coach. They all have the same system. So I'm asking you, how is Westbrook going to impact the game offensively?
That's interesting because, again, both of these guys have to have the ball in their hands. They're not really, neither one of them, I would say probably Harden is the better shooter, but Westbrook can get to the hole and probably kick it out. So the way I'm thinking it is, I'm assuming you play positionless basketball basically, and you have Harden as a 1/2, and you have Westbrook as the 1. Westbrook's going to get to the hole. He's going to draw that double team. He's going to pass it out, and I think maybe that's how it's going to work. But it's D'Antoni cannot, when it comes to game one, when it comes to preseason game one, they cannot have D'Antoni on the sideline. He has to go. And I think to your point, Jay, Mark Jackson, I think would be great. He's got that player perspective. I would love to see actually Jason Kidd be a coach, be a head coach of this team. Yeah, because he's a former player. He knows what it takes to get to a championship, to win a championship, and he's played with other star players. D'Antoni has none of those things.
None at all. It just, like I said, the same system that D'Antoni run is the same one Billy Donovan been running in OKC. Pick and roll. It's no ball. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. That's the problem with Houston. Houston remind me of an old Indianapolis coach with Peyton Manning when he couldn't win the big game. You have a flawless regular season and then get in the playoffs and bust. That's what they remind me of.
Yeah. You're right about that. They're one of those regular season dominant teams where they'll win almost every game, and then when it comes to the playoffs, you'd be like, where were they? They went missing. They went home. Carton.
They went home, and they kept getting Utah in the first round. They kept getting Utah in the first round, getting gifts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because Utah wasn't matching up, but they're going to have to train D'Antoni to be successful, you know what I'm saying, in the playoffs, because it's going to be over with. Maybe first round, depending on who they got. Now, I got them finishing somewhere between the 5th seed and the 6th seed.
Yeah, I agree. Real quick, let me say this. We got Eazy and Jay of Passionate Sports Talk. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube. You guys are out of Mobile, Alabama, too, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, because we got a Georgia Bulldogs fan in the chat room. I'm sure there may be some bad blood between the two.
Hey, no bad blood. I just got 2 words for him, man. That's Roll Tide.
I'm a Florida State fan.
He a Florida State similar fan, so
Okay.
He like throwing the tomahawk in my face sometimes. But most of the time, guess what? We Roll Tide all day over here, baby.
Yeah. Now, so the comment in the chat room says Harden and Westbrook will open up for Capella. That's true. Harden and Westbrook, them two being on the team, that's going to open up for everybody. Anybody else on that team, if you wide open, PJ Tucker, Gordon, you make your shots because you're going to have multiple opportunities. That's what could possibly work for this team. But, again, I think it's something that they both want. If you both want something, 9 times out of 10 is going to be successful. If one of them want it and the other one doesn't, then you're always going to have an out. You're always going to be like, well, this didn't work out so I can leave, or it didn't work out this time so I can leave. You always got a way to get out of a situation if one person doesn't want it. So,
okay. What about you?
They come hard.